Liz here with the break room. So we're actually going to be taking you on a little bit of a longer journey with us today. Oh, look who I just found! Was that not perfect freaking timing?
Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Hi!
Anything fun?
So for me, a day in Rehoboth always starts off with coffee. So before I went and met up with Mags, I went and got a coffee from Rise Up. I love Rise Up's coffee. I love their lattes. So if you're ever in the Rehoboth Beach area, you have to go check out Rise Up because their coffee is amazing. Welcome to the break room.
I look a little different today.
A little different?
Just a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a day off.
The only problem is you're taller than me. We'll stop along the way, don't worry. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of a different tour today. We wanted to take you on like our version of Rehoboth Beach. It's still kind of cold out here, but that's okay. It's warm enough to walk with a nice coffee. Oh shit.
I should ask if you are okay, but...
So we are on historic Baltimore Avenue, which if you are not familiar with Rehoboth, this is sort of one of the main streets in the town. It's where a lot of the bars are, and one of them we're passing. It's closed right now because we're in the middle of the day.
Okay.
There we go. Lots of live music, dancing. The Pines is behind me.
Baltimore Avenue is very much an LGBTQ street, hotspot street. I mean, Rehoboth is very friendly to the community, but this is where we all meet up before, after dinner. Back in the day, the parties, honey.
Yes.
The lines down the street, I mean, still today.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the time of the year, for
Right.
sure. Porta potty. Lovely.
This street is the shit.
So we're actually headed up to almost to Blue Moon, which is where Magnolia performs quite often.
Yeah, Blue Moon, they're celebrating almost 42 years now. 40, it's a lot of years. I won Rehoboth Idol there in 2013, if you can believe it or not. So I've been there since. I'll be back this summer doing games with Magnolia on Wednesday nights.
Ooh.
My very own Family Feud style game show. It's a lot of fun. We have bingo tonight every Tuesday with Miss Margaret and Sister Dot. And they also have drag bingo brunch now. So go get some brunch, go play some bingo. That's hosted by Roxy and Miss Man. Love it. The food is amazing. The staff is great.
We're also passing Camp Rehoboth, which is a local LGBTQ nonprofit. And so like I said, this is a very LGBTQ friendly town. Here's the moon. You'll notice by its color.
And a squirrel.
The squirrel does come with the moon, yes. Wow, he's just sitting there. I wanted to kind of chat about how we both came to Rehoboth, like the place you live and how it represents you and what part of that community you are. And that's like what we want to be with the break room, is just show how close-knit this community is. The people that live here and work here make the community what it is. I came here in 2018, that's when I moved here, but I had been vacationing in Rehoboth my whole life. What year did you move here? Because you're not from here originally either.
I moved here in 2015. I just graduated college 2014 and I started working at Blue Moon 4 or 5 days a week. Driving an hour back and forth to Salisbury was not it, sister. So I moved here and I got a place right downtown on Hickman Street. And I've been here ever since. But I started coming to Rehoboth when I was like 16. I just got my license. A friend of mine used to go to Ocean City all the time, but we just wanted a different vibe. And we got here and we saw same-sex couples holding hands, and we felt like Annie.
Aww.
Like, I think I'm gonna like it here.
Aww.
And then we used to start sneaking into the drag shows in the back of remember Cloud9?
I don't remember it, but my partner Storm tells me about Cloud9. It's before my time.
I used to sneak in the back of Cloud9. It's okay, they're not open now. Shows and everywhere I could see drag, and it really inspired me to create my own character. And
we're actually passing Clear Space Theater, which is in this building right here. Great local theater.
Don't forget, dress the ensemble.
Yes, Outfit the Ensemble. Mags
Outfit the ensemble.
Mags and I will both be models, and it goes to support the costumes for the year, the budget of costumes for the year at Clear Space Theater. So yeah, I came here in 2018. I moved here. It was one of those things I always wanted to do. All right, well, we are turning onto the boardwalk, another iconic place in Rehoboth Beach.
Wait, get me. Hair flip.
During like the high season times, I like never come on the boardwalk because it gets so busy. So we call it like local season in like, what would you say, April, May, and then September, no, October.
September's sometimes busier than June. Here.
Yeah, so like
kids are back in school.
Right.
People still are coming out. Everything's still open.
You know, like
Weather's
end
still
of
nice.
September, October is like local season, but I also say there's like a local season in the spring, and we're kind of going into it now. So there used to be a very large sign right there, the Dolly sign.
The iconic Dolly sign. Now it's hanging
By
as you're
the,
coming into town on the visitor center
Yes.
or Rehoboth Museum.
so it's still there, it's just in a different spot.
It's
But
empty. It looks like
I know, it's so
it's not
empty.
the same.
Kind of sad, it's hard. It was such an iconic.
It's in every like souvenir picture.
So we've got some other iconic places that we are walking by. We've got Candy Kitchen, we've got Grotto Pizza. We're coming up on above the dunes, which is another great bar that overlooks the water.
All the way down the direction we're heading is the Hoodle Beach.
Hoodle Beach.
Packed over there. They used to have the drag volleyball there.
I wish
on
I'd
Labor
bring
Day
that back.
weekend. We need to bring that back.
Yeah, that
We'll
was
work
fun.
on it.
It is where you go to see and be seen. Thrasher's French fries. So this is one of those, I hate malt vinegar. People love malt vinegar here on their fries, and they will not serve ketchup, and I am a ketchup queen. So Thrasher's and I don't get along.
Kills me though is in the summertime and people are feeding the seagulls and you're trying to get in line to get your Thrashers
And then they're pooping on you. No, not cool. We're in front of Funland right now, which is another iconic kind of place in Rehoboth Beach. It's games, boardwalk games, rides, you know, very kid friendly.
The Haunted Mansion.
You have to go in the Haunted Mansion. Like, it's not scary, but it's like one of those things you just like have to do every summer. But we wanted to take you on a tour of Rehoboth to see it through like our eyes, why we love it so much here, what it means to us. For me, people ask me all the time, like, would you move? Would you go anywhere else? And for me, I'm not a city person. I tried to live in the city. Did you ever? You lived in the city.
I lived in New York City for a while, but the reason I like Rehoboth so much is it's a small little nugget of a town, but I mean, like, it's so busy in the summer. You know what? I love it. Like, and you just meet so many new people every year. And if I'm gone for too long, I'm like, I gotta get back to the beach before they pull the drawbridge up.
It's small town feel, but it is LGBTQ friendly. There's a lot going on because it is that beach town. But even in the off season, like one of the things with the break room, like we wanted to highlight was the fact that we'll be out and you just know somebody around you. It's kind of like Cheers all the time. Like no matter where you go, you'll always see somebody you know. You'll always be able to say hi. So there's a safety feel with being here. It would be hard to find that anywhere else. So
And if you see us out and about and you want us to give you a shout out on here, just let us know.
just let us know
Just
what
put
you're
us in the break room. As we said, we are your bulletin board.
We're here
let
for
us
you.
know.
We're here for the town. So even as a local, like the hangout spots kind of change. I feel like when I first moved here, I hung out at Parrot a lot. That's kind of always like a hangout, but I hung out with Zogs a lot when I first moved here. Spot right now.
Well, Nalu's always great. So this might be called the break room, but Purple Parrot is literally my all. Drag shows just came back, and it was very nostalgic because that's where I got my start in Rehoboth. Back in 2012, I did my first gig ever in Rehoboth at the Purple Parrot. But like this past Sunday when the show came back, you saw all the faces that used to come to the shows all the time. It felt like we just like went back. How like 10
so
years.
sad I couldn't be there.
Got such a good Storm was there.
I know, Storm went. I was still a little sick, so I was not feeling like being in a big crowd. So we just walked onto the main drag in Rehoboth,
No pun intended.
which is Rehoboth Avenue. So we have our bandstand where there's a lot of shows throughout the summer. You performed at the bandstand.
Yeah, do Bark on the Boards every October.
That's where we got our dog.
My favorite part is we get to host the dog costume contest.
Oh my God, so cute.
So it's basically like Project Runway, and we get to be the judges and
Of the dogs.
oh gosh, so cute.
This is also the main drag is where Sea Witch, the parade happens down. Mags and I have been in Sea Witch together
Many a time.
many times. And last year I was on the float for Sussex Pride. So last year I was on last year was the first year I hadn't been in the parade in probably since I moved here. So like 4 or 5 years. But this year we will be back. Sussex Pride is going to have a float again. I'm in charge of it. A little nervous for being in charge of that, but we're gonna make it happen. But the first year I was ever in it, we were with DJ Sue on her pizza truck.
Yeah.
I was a pizza. Mags was the pizza queen.
One hot slice.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Don't forget EC Shade.
This is where I first worked when I moved here. Is
Go
Jeff
see
there?
Jeff.
We'll go in. This is where I first worked when I moved to Rehoboth. Guess who's here? Hi. Come say hi. We're filming for the break room. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Jeff at EC Shades. Come on in, get yourself some sunglasses.
Oh, he gave me these.
Let's see. Oh, I like this on you.
Cute, right?
Actually, these are from here too.
Oh, your mouse.
I love them. I actually want them in the other color. My first boss here.
I did.
Probably, literally.
Yeah, I have those.
I did. Now that you've been like.
Grab these ones to try on.
Come this summer, see Jeff. Protect your retinas. It gets really bright here in Rehoboth. Come get you some sunglasses.
Tell them Mags and Liz sent you. It won't do anything for you, but just let them know.
Well,
Right.
Okay.
there we go.
You heard it here.
Old-timey photo.
We're gonna do it one day.
Magnolia's gonna look like a little Wild West vixen.
We were gonna go to Purple Parrot, and by we, I meant Liz thought that it was open today, but it's closed on Tuesdays for the off season. So my bad.
Now.
For now, don't worry, open 7 days a week during the summer. Driving here, people who drive here, I need y'all to listen. There's people walking. So anyway, we're gonna go to Nalu and we're gonna get a drink. So it's not really a day in Rehoboth without a little day beverage. Did I get the espresso martini last time? I feel like I did.
They got the crab dip is back on here.
They have some gluten-free options, which is really good.
And there's also a Nalu in Nalu in Dewey, and they just opened. Ooh.
Don't get my nails.
Espresso?
Yes, please.
They just opened up a brand new stage and outdoor area. It's really pretty.
Lots of music there in the summer. I just learned that 1 in 5 Delawareans work in the hospitality industry.
Wow.
Just learned that. And so down here, it's a big hospitality industry. A lot of people work in restaurants or bars, whether you're a performer or a bartender or server. There's so many people who, a lot of the people who live down here work in those industries, and those are the regulars you're going to see. So even when I would come down here for the summer, I would see the same people every year. So you get to know them. You get to know the community, even if you're just visiting for the week. You kind of get to know the local flavor of people.
Cheers.
So we are in what is this called?
My humble abode.
The home away from home.
Yes, the watering hole, if you will.
Yes. Actually, part of the reason for the naming of the break room was the Parrot, because of a dear friend of ours calls the Parrot the faculty lounge. And so we were like, I love that. It is our home away from home. It's the place that we go. It's the place where the locals are. The Purple Parrot is a local legend establishment here. So if you are here in Rehoboth over the summer, you have to check out the Parrot. We'll probably be here.
Are we okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
we're just
sorry.
filming.
Oh, you're good. Can I sneak up?
Yeah. Can you just be in it? This is Tyler. He's the new owner of the Purple Parrot.
Hi. How's everybody?
Drag shows are back.
Yes.
Drag shows are back. Woo!
Nice. Yes.
Every Sunday.
There you go.
But as we said, I love being around this town and just being able to know everybody, see somebody you know everywhere. So, oh my God, I keep burping. Like a baby.
You need a Tums? I think I got one in my pocket. I got a pocket Tums
I
for
do
you.
need it. So with these episodes, we want to give you just a little bit more background, a little longer, a little bit more in depth into the area. So this is our first kind of long episode of the break room, and we've got so much else on the way that we have ideas upon ideas upon ideas that we are going to bring to you this summer. But this is our first longer episode, and what we wanted to do was really to show you why we love this area, what Rehoboth means to so many people, and just kind of bring you a little bit of behind the scenes, get to know us a little bit more, so you're ready for this season.
Yeah, and hope to see you out and about. If you have an event or a show or a sale at your store, anything, just send us a message on the break room or us personally, and we will be more than happy to give you a shout out right here on the break room.
Next up is Milton Theater. Max has a show there this Friday, so we will be filming. So if you have a space that you want to do interviews, a little bit longer, extended things, let us know. We will definitely get on it.
So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We love the support already. We're gonna make this bigger and better. We're just starting. We can't wait, we're so excited. But we will meet you in the break room, but we'll see you out and about.